All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our stream of Spider-Man Dose. You probably can't hear me on the stream right now as I'm trying to get the screen to go big.
He said dose a deer, a
Dose,
female deer.
a female deer.
Spider-Man is running in the rain. His name is Miles. He works at a college. Peter, more like yourself. Something. Miles, you got any advice? Peter, just eat a piece of toast. I'm 25 years old. I have a bachelor's degree in biophysics.
That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. That is pretty impressive, Pedro.
Whole breast, it stinks real bad. I could have told you that. Peter, why don't you just stick that toast in your face? I got super spandex on. Look at me fly through the air. Like I just don't really care. Okay.
No, please keep going.
That's not the easy. Ew, I do not
Okay.
I don't like the way
Doc Ock.
I like Alfred Molina's Doc Ock better. I don't like the balding type of Doc Ock, I guess. Whoa, he's really like.
That was pretty good.
So is this crossing over all? Is this like a back into the Spider-Verse type of thing?
Miles Morales.
Then?
No, like people probably associate that with just the fact that Miles Morales is here.
Yeah.
But Miles Morales, that's just a story that they just barely came up with. Miles Morales is just think of him as the other Spider-Man, but it's not always connected to that.
That's sure.
They did do that. That was just a new story they decided to do.
So are there multiple Spider-Mans in this?
There are, but it's not a multiverse aspect. It's just he also got bit by a radioactive spider.
I see.
So nothing to do with anything like. And so this is recapping Spider-Man 1 and how everything came to be. So like Peter Parker Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man, that's how they found each other and like what they did. There is a Miles Morales Spider-Man that's like it's like his own separate game. I didn't play that. I actually bought a PlayStation that came with that game bundled. I just never played it. So I played the first one, completed it. This is now our beginning of the second one. So yeah. So bad guys, bunch of things. Miles and Peter found each other and are helping each other. So now we're in the game proper.
Oh. That guy doesn't have an arm.
He doesn't.
True.
If you know, I don't know how much Spider-Man lore you know.
Most of my stuff might be outdated because it's from the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
So
I think the 90s you would have known about him.
I also have.
If you watched the animated show, you definitely would have known about the guy with one arm.
I don't think I did. I watched
It was a pretty good show.
Batman the animated series.
I watched that. I probably watched Spider-Man most of the two,
Okay.
but I definitely Batman is my favorite. Batman is definitely my favorite superhero.
Did they come out at the same time, or was Spider-Man after that, and that's why I missed
I mean, it might have been off by like a couple of years, maybe. Batman.
And I did watch some of the X-Men one.
Oh yeah, so same animators.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was definitely the cleaner of the two. Yeah, Spider-Man was definitely the cleaner of the two for sure.
I want to see how old I was and why I would miss that.
Norman just captured me for some reason.
Whoa.
So that's good.
Whoa, he's like.
So, do you know anything about Venom and symbiotes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Venom was. I think they brought Venom out in.
So that was 2 years ago. Now present day.
When I was a kid.
I'm not sure if that was actually Peter. It looked like Peter. I guess I wasn't. The subtitles would have
1990.
helped if I were paying attention to the subtitles.
1994, 5 seasons.
Okay.
So, you know, it would have been in that time period that I would have thought of doing stuff.
Morning class. We have a new teacher joining us today.
But maybe I just didn't have access to it. Maybe there's just so much time that you can give to any of these things. Yeah, and Batman the Animated Series is 1992, so yeah, then I've been about 12, 13.
My kids love the animated Batman the Animated Series.
Wow, there's only 4 seasons with the original?
Yeah. It's quite a
I mean,
it's a bit of, there's a lot of episodes, but
yeah.
Yeah, because so when you think of like 4 seasons, it's like, oh, that doesn't sound like much. It's like, well,
Yeah.
4 seasons was much different
Yeah.
than what we think of.
So, and it did produce one of my favorite movies, especially growing up, was that Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is like people hate that movie.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I remember going and seeing it in the theater, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. I haven't seen it again since, so maybe
I found a DVD copy.
yeah, but I was literally
well.
I literally just saw a thing on it about how people don't really like it, right?
Chucky Saw. I don't know. I just like the atmosphere, and I love how they do like the World's Fair Future Town. You know, because he goes back in time and he has a memory about it, and then he goes in the future because that's where the Joker's hanging out. Anyway, I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and we had this VHS, you know, and it opened up like a book,
Right.
and it came with like this comic book graphic novel thing inside of it.
Yeah.
Now I still have that.
That's cool.
I don't have the original VHS.
Right.
And so I was super stoked when I saw a DVD copy of it at Graywell for, you know, a lot less money than finding it online, which is like 30 or something dollars. It's like these other movies that I really want to buy, but because they're so obscure, they charge a lot for it. Like there's one called
Right. Now we're-
DPG,
now
Zero
we're in it.
Population Growth.
Okay. Yeah.
So why is he talking like that?
I guess they're trying to like hide their voices, I guess.
From each other?
No, I mean they obviously are trying to help they themselves know each other, but anyone who's listening in.
Yeah.
I mean, cause think of this as like, I mean, if this has like a high-tech world, which it is, it's like modern times, it's like people would be able to do voice like recognition really easily, actually.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like
I want to get downtown fast.
Tony Hawk skateboarding, where you get points for doing cool tricks while you swing.
Well, and here's the thing: is I don't actually. Yeah, there is actually a thing. There is a thing to do that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why MJ. Maybe it is. Maybe there is something wrong.
According to witnesses, he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and
Why?
delusional. He just
I mean, the other part of the
Well,
music doesn't sound
plaza
bad.
you shouldn't be going to, or that you should be going to?
Oh, I'm Spider-Man. Of course, I need to go to it. I'm here to rescue everyone.
What happens if you don't?
Well, then people die, and then I'm not really Spider-Man. Well, yeah, there's no law, but
Whoa!
that like breaks the whole thing. You killed me.
What? Just do cool tricks while you swing through the air.
You can actually do that. In the first one, you did actually do like tricks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that front flip I just did?
Yeah.
Now
Like that,
I just
that's really.
I just don't remember like how to.
Now,
Oh,
did you just bounce off the ground?
no, I kind of got stuck on the sign. I mean, it is still a video game where physics are. They did their best, but obviously
Now you're doing,
nothing's
like,
gonna be like perfect.
Point break stuff.
You're silly.
You gonna meet Iron Man in this one?
Maybe, I don't know.
There is a fire truck heading this way. Oh snap!
Will you look that up, please? The voices, and say, is there something that's going on?
Oh good. Oh, Spiderman 2. Voices down.
Voices sound weird. Yeah.
I think after all the time on my phone, I'll be able to.
Yeah. All the practice that we all get.
Yeah. Here's Reddit. Anyone else having audio issues on Spider-Man 2? the volume cranked all the way up.
You should try yoga.
On my headset in PS5 and it still seems quiet.
No, we're not having that issue.
But the first time they talk, I thought it was subtitles one, but it ended up being might have been mistaken as sign language for not being able to hear them. I'm having this issue still, I can hear everything, but not the dialogue.
Conversations in the teacher's lounge.
Because the thing is it seems like it's on purpose, but why would they do that?
Does Spiderman disguise his voice?
Coming in hot. I'm there. Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
No. Well, alright, I can't find anything why that is being weird, so but it fixes itself.
Yeah.
If not, then I guess it doesn't matter for us, but it might matter for you guys up there.
How do I dodge? Triangle not dodge? No, I guess not. I am getting beat up, but it's because I don't know how to counter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What I'm trying to figure out is why is it not countering?
Oh.
Okay. One Spider Barrage. Cool. Good. Attack and defend to recharge abilities. Press X to continue. Yeah. Okay. Why? This is your focus bar. Heal by using a focus bar. Press X to continue. Heals down. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it keeps saying that circle is dodge, so why would that not be like the same? I guess my timing is just, I'm waiting for it to like go red. I guess I need to do it way before it hits red, I suppose.
To make the Sandman look like, what's his name? Yeah.
Kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a little bit. More so than some of the other ones, but I think of his name. I like to think of his lull from. No, it's a bit like yeah. L1 R1.
L1 R1. Voice actors.
Water.
Voices. Weird.
What sand?
Him. He like creates it. Can't think too hard about it.
Is it dust in the air, more or less? Then?
I guess. If we want to think of the science of pulling it, because like water makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because like water's like, okay, that's like easy. Oop. I'm doing these buttons and I'm not doing a great job. Woo! I'm not doing so good.
Just lighting stuff up. Oh. That hurt pretty good.
Yeah, because Miles, and I don't know a ton about Miles Morales. I know his powers are a little different than Peter's.
Yeah.
Definitely hitting
Oh, you just
R1.
got sand blasted breath.
Sand breath blasted to my face, much like my protein bar breath. Okay, I'm hitting R1. Shoot the web, then. What's the problem?
You're out of webbages.
I like have to keep doing it. This is a struggle. I'm like super distracted by their voices, and I want to know what's going on.
Oh.
This is a struggle. I'm not doing so hot.
You're about to die.
Yeah, it wants me to shoot it like over and over again. That's the problem. I'm like shooting it once and it's like, oh. No. Don't dodge.
Oh. Just wanted to shoot.
No, it wants me to do this. That can't be what they meant their dialogue to sound like.
Yeah. Nah.
There's
How would
no
you fix
way.
that?
I don't know, because it's not the game. It's not. I don't think it's us. I think it's the game.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because it's like it's coming out of my speakers. I mean, it's not the. It's not. It's like not my. It's not like Twitch.
Yeah.
Like it's the speakers that are doing this.
Oh.
Well, and it's like it's sound. I don't know if it's coming out of my PlayStation 2. I don't know everything. So like all the other sounds
Yeah.
sound fine, right? Like all of my like the music sounds fine. All of that sounds fine. And I don't feel like in that opening cinematic. In the opening cinematic, I don't feel like the voices were weird. So that's why I'm thinking that it is what they meant.
Yeah.
But it's if it is, I hate it. I don't like it. Everything else is fine so far, but if that's really what they decide to do, I feel like it was a miss. Ooh. Hey.
Kill face.
Guys, the water tank on the Matheson building should do the trick. We're talking 10,000 gallons here. Got it. Thanks, Genki.
Move, he says. Dodge! Oh, I'm not doing great!
Oh, there's a dodge.
Whatever it is.
Dodge. Dodge a wrench. Dodge a ball.
I'm gonna die in the tutorial.
Is that what this whole thing is?
So yeah, this is absolutely the tutorial.
This isn't the way, Marco.
Okay, so Venom. Okay. Interesting.
What happened? I ended up outside. Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof.
Yeah, so the combat with Spider-Man is definitely different than with Batman.
Yeah.
Like Batman, he does fly around more, but he's not as agile, and like it's very much like power based.
Yeah.
Whereas you definitely feel it more with Batman. And this one, he's much more agile, so it's hard to get used to at first.
Okay.
Because you're just like, man, you're flying around like crazy.
Stay
Ooh.
inside.
Guess he's busy. It's gonna be a long day if we don't get that water tank.
Oh. What am I supposed to do? To stay inside?
Yeah, but you're supposed to get some water tank.
Is that the water tank?
Uh,
No!
usually they're on the roof, though.
Cool.
Is that a ceiling fall on you?
They'll focus by attacking and dodging. Yes.
Spider?
Good thing he's a super duper spider.
Super duper duper spider.
You can still have one.
Office equipment. Taking some office supplies. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, good, good. All good things.
Yes,
We're
look how
getting there.
tight my spandex are. You can see both cheeks. Got a big old guy of sand running at me and whack in the face. Uppercut. British here. Ooh. You get the bicycle kick. Who's next? Yes, another day at the office. Just doing some paperwork. Yep.
Where'd all this sand come from?
Collate this. It was beach day, and I forgot my Hawaiian shirt.
Beach day.
That's why everybody...
Instead of going to the beach, we bring the beach to you.
That's right. You know what that means? Overtime. That's right. It's Friday, and it's 5 o'clock. You guys can't go home yet. Margaritas. Virgin style. That's right. We can't get drunk at work, but we can bring sand in your pants. Who brought the sunscreen? Margaret.
So ridiculous. Oh, brother.
And now we'll use some Office Space reference. Oh, somebody, Spider-Man didn't get his TPS reports in.
So ridiculous.
Oh, and it looks like the Bobs are outside waiting for me.
Oh,
No, Bob's
that's right.
not gonna work here anymore. That's what he says.
Oh, brother.
Can you, like, make me zone out and make me think I've been fishing all day? Wow, that's really messed up. Hey, you know what's funny? His name is actually Peter. You've seen Office Space, right?
Once my whole life.
Only once?
Yeah.
Oh man, that movie's... The first hour is fantastically classic. After they gangster assassin and kill the copier,
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of goes down. In a sense that...
Well, and I think I felt like that same way, is that it was like, it's not, I don't feel like it's bad at all, but it's just like, it goes downhill like really fast.
Yeah, because it turns like from like this really kind of funny, like kind of depressive, like, yeah, you know, it's got some great music, like, dang, it feels good to be a James, so real. Anyway, wow, he's gonna eat you. He just ate you, and then he just spit you out. Like a yo-yo to his own destruction.
Very good.
Hubris. That's what happened. Did we do it? No, you didn't. He did. Hubris happened. And now a tornado. Nope, it's a dust devil. That's okay. I brought my dirt devil. Anyway, yeah, after in that movie, it kind of gets weird serious, and it's not as funny.
Web movies, huh? Interesting.
Now you're like Zelda. Flying through the air. With this kite thing.
But up. Okay, so I'm catching wind and then going up.
You do backflips.
Okay, so this is like, this was a Batman mechanic when you flew, like you could dive and then go up really fast.
Yeah.
And then it would, and then that's how you'd like maintain the flight, as it were.
Okay. You like that, or is it kind of ridiculous to kind of basically give them the ability of flight?
Batman, it makes sense. This is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is maybe not my favorite thing.
Like, it's one thing to glide, but you know, when you think it's in it free, it's just like, it's like pitch meeting. You ever watch those? You don't have to watch them, but their trope is like when they're, so it's this guy, it's the same guy, and it's like he's talking to himself, but he's a different person, right? And it's the writers coming to the director about a movie, right, that's already been made. And when there's a plot problem or something, they'll just go, oh yeah, we can solve that no problem, barely an inconvenience.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just forgot. I was trying to remember, but no, I didn't exactly.
So yeah.
Well, that's like his catchphrase, right?
Yeah, that's that became his catchphrase. And so it's pretty fun, but you know, it has an expiration on how often you can watch them, because you know, after a while, it's kind of the same thing.
Right.
kind of like, and maybe that's just me. That's probably me with anything on the internet. I can only take it for so long, just like any game, whether it's a small game on my phone. So I usually don't do it. Though. I don't know. It's like I have the anti-addictive personality.
Right. I did just do a 40 combo. Well, because I was trying to get that thing down, and I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Oh, Garner's gonna die.
So have millions of people, and they now almost destroyed cities. So good job. You have done nothing.
I know.
To help anything.
When you think about like all the things like that, it's like, what did we actually do?
Right.
All these people are dead. Oh, died in the tutorial stage. I'm so distracted by their stupid voices. It is so aggravating, and I can't find anything on it.
Can you just turn them down so you can't hear them?
Maybe, but it's like, I want to hear the game.
Yeah. I mean,
because I'm just worried that it's something on our end, and I want, if everyone else is experiencing this, it's like,
yeah.
I don't want that. Like, can our streams ever just function? Whoa.
Oh, what is
Whoa.
That? What was that?
I have no idea what that was.
Is that stop motion craziness?
I don't know if that was the game or if it was like me making it freak out.
That seems like old stuff though. That seems like my 8-bit system.
Yeah. I should say it did not make sense.
But yeah, that's a common theme that I don't necessarily. In The Incredibles, they did a good job in addressing it, right? It made it kind of fun where they're just like, you know, we can't really support you guys anymore because you're destroying the city, right? So you gotta go and hide it, you know? You can't really do these things because it's like not necessarily helpful. It's almost like cops and robberies and making, you know, just be like, you know, that's an insurance thing. We'll do the report so you can send it to the insurance. Right. You know, and that's an easier thing to do than actually trying to find bad guys or anything else like that. You know, I don't necessarily know if I liked how they did that in Marvel, especially with the way they made Iron Man's character be like this really uber kind of like controlling as government's good, we need to rein ourselves in type of thing during Civil War and everything.
Well, that was the purpose, though.
Yeah.
That was literally the purpose of the movie, was that, like, Iron Man is wrong, but that's like the purpose is like that these, like, you couldn't make that movie without the two dichotomies. Now maybe you're saying, well, it doesn't make sense that Iron Man would do it. Okay, I can get on board with that because it doesn't make sense that it would have made sense opposite. That Captain America would have said, oh, we should do this because he's Captain America and like America great, good, wonderful, and then Tony was like no and like anti-establishment. But that was like the whole premise was there are people in this world who think that you can trust the government and think that it's good.
Yeah.
And then the other side is like, no, we can't trust them, we need our own autonomy. That was like the purpose of it.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I don't know. I guess I just didn't.
Well, the feeling you're having is exactly what they wanted.
That's probably true.
That's the point. Is like, yeah, there's no way that the sound. There's no.
Yeah.
I can see how like he could sound like that because he's a giant sand monster. Is there a thing fixed? Because it sounded like Peter actually sounded like Peter. Did something happen where all the voices took on like his voice? Is that what happened? Because that would be a problem with the game.
Yeah.
Like something went wrong.
I don't know. I can't even hear him.
Yeah. Don't want to turn that completely on you. Delicious blood.
That's what. Would you taste it?
If you're that guy,
What does that mean?
he's not us. We're not a weirdo who hangs out in the jungle. Of course not. Of course we wouldn't. Because we're not that guy.
Who would?
These crazy lunatics.
Are they the same guy, just different times?
Well, no, that's Craven.
No, because his voice is the same.
Something must have went wrong. But it's strange that I can't. It's strange that I can't. That something happened.